And we're live. Ladies, Evelyn, you're going to have to get all up in that.
Evelyn.
All up in it?
All up in it.
Talk in the mic.
Yeah.
This thing, she's got a quiet voice compared to me and fucking little Miss Loudmouth.
That's saying a lot
over
because he thinks that I have a quiet voice when I talk to him. So
Not on stream.
not on stream, but
You do have a quiet
in
voice.
general.
It's pretty down there.
It's an issue.
It's like ASMR voice.
Oh, have you ever done one of those videos? Sometimes. Well, you know who could help you out.
I did a couple of ASMR videos, and honestly, they were popular. People liked them. I got good feedback.
Things I don't understand. Why the fuck anybody is into ASMR?
You don't get the tingles probably when you watch it and listen to it, but do you get the tingles?
Sometimes, only
I
sometimes.
love it. I don't really actually watch it, but I'm getting a massage, like a foot massage.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it on.
And you're just like absorbing that energy.
You actually feel like someone's scratching your head because you feel tingles on your scalp.
I think that's why a lot of people like listening to my podcast is because I have this deep rumbling voice. And I assume that some percentage of women who listen to this podcast have a fucking pair of Beats by Dre, one on the front, one in the back, ass and pussy vibrating. I was gonna say that it's really important to not swear in the first 30 to 60 seconds of,
I think we already screwed that up.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is I should have said this before I said the ASS word and the P word, but I do believe that it's important to not swear in the first 30 to 60 seconds. So let's try not to
You
swear.
should have a 30-second countdown before you start the podcast. What
You
about
should just
that?
heavily breathe like ASMR.
Do you think we could get demonetized for just grunting?
Yes.
If it sounds too sexual?
It does.
You guys are too young to remember this, but there was a really amazing skit on this Adam Sandler album that was like they go around and they go up to random people, and obviously it's all fake, but they go up to random people and they play audio of, you have to tell them, is this two people having sex or two people having gay sex? Or two people working out or two people having gay sex?
Thinking about gay sex a lot, huh?
They sound exactly the same. And yes, obviously, I'm consumed by gay sex.
Always. Yeah, I feel like it'd be hard to tell the difference.
It's exactly the same.
I work out silently, but
Yeah, I'm sure you do because you're quiet. I'm like,
Gay sex. If you were to have sex, it would be lesbian sex, presumably. You wouldn't be capable of gay sex.
well, yeah, that is the gay sex is gay lesbian.
Anyway, Evelyn, introduce us to
Hi.
yourself.
I'm Evelyn Claire. I'm a piece of shit on the internet, and I'm here to entertain you guys because I'm here for the long haul.
Are you down on yourself? Is that what you mean when you say you're a piece of shit? Is that how you feel like porn stars
Sometimes.
are?
No,
Really?
no. Oh God, no. When you put it that way, no.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a bad sense of humor.
Really?
Terrible.
She's morbid.
You're super offensive on Twitter. I haven't actually caught on to this.
Good.
What'd you say? What'd you do?
If you want to check my Twitter feed, you might be disappointed. So
Really?
I don't feel like you're offensive on
What have
Twitter.
you said that was so bad? Anything racist, transphobic?
no, not unlike some of the other people that you've
You
had.
supported Brexit?
No. I guess I'm not that bad.
No.
I guess I'm pretty cool.
What would you say is
You're
your most malignant stance?
Whenever I get inspired by like the pro dom Twitter, yeah, I can get a little intense. I think.
Pro dom Twitter.
Yeah, they get intense.
I need to follow
Intense
some
how?
accounts.
Are they like talking down about their subs on the feed?
I love it. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, what? I need a like. Can you give me an example
Yeah,
tweet of a
give us
pro
an
dom
example of
account?
what this is like.
They'll say shit that just like you wish you could have said to your ex. You know. Like,
Oh, but it's about themselves.
it's like just calling men pathetic. It's just like, yeah, why didn't I say that?
So you like that stuff, and that makes you feel like you're sort of alienating yourself from the porn fan base that wants to be glorified and not shit upon?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
I'm like, damn, I'm not that mean.
So have you ever done dominatrix stuff?
I've only been dominated.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess like it's just like me being a sub and being like, ooh, like
Do you want to be a dom?
someday when I'm older, when I grow up, I guess.
When you grow
How
up.
old are you?
I'm 22.
22, so not that young. I mean, still
Adam,
pretty
22?
damn young.
Evelyn, 22.
You know, I asked Daylight what he would say if we were in a rap battle and if he wanted to diss me. And he said that the first thing he would go with is like, ADAM22, I give him 22 from the 22. I'm like, that sounds so bad.
Dun, dun.
What the fuck is on your phone right there? What is that? All right.
Selfie control pills.
Selfie control pills.
When you look
Wow.
too cute to resist.
Where did you get this case?
Valfrey.
Oh, I knew it.
What the
I
fuck
used
is
to follow
that?
their Instagram. It's a.
Can you turn her mic up slightly?
Sorry. Sorry.
If possible. No, it's okay.
Even more.
Oh, so do you have a pill problem?
No.
Anything we should know about?
No, I don't do pills. I take acne meds, but that's it.
What kind?
It's working. You don't have any acne.
No, you don't even look like you'd be capable of producing acne.
Yeah, seriously.
Your skin doesn't look like an acne breeding ground, to be totally honest.
Acne.
It doesn't. It just doesn't look like that oily, but I guess that's the drugs talking.
It might be the makeup as well. I don't know.
Oh, the makeup. So you're just gonna lather that on and help out with the acne and stuff?
Yeah, I'm on starts with a T. It's like a cream. And so it's not a pill, so
So you lied to us.
yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
you are off the pills.
I'm off the pills.
But you
yeah.
ever took a Xanax?
What?
You never took a Xanax? A Percocet?
Oh, there was days back in Nam when
I don't know that they had that back in Nam.
no, they didn't. No.
Or you were alive back in Nam.
If they were off the
Maybe.
Xans during Nam, I think that, I mean, it didn't go that well for us in general, but I think that that's the last drug I want soldiers doing.
Yeah, seriously. Oh God, that's what a terrible image to think about. Question, Dad, can I get my phone to tweet the link or no?
I would like for you to stay engaged with the conversation,
Got
but
it.
yeah.
That's why I
Is that
asked.
what Chris is doing over there? He seems like he's got two phones. Where is your phone?
It's plugged in behind me.
No, yeah, definitely retweet.
Oh, so I can, Dad. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
What, Dad?
I was asking for permission.
She's dadding me up. Let me talk to Evelyn while you fucking update your socials.
It's for you.
It's
I
fine.
see 800 people in the chat. We need more.
We have 811 people in there, yeah. Anyway, Evelyn, let me ask you this. How did you get into the world of adult film?
Well.
As long as Lena's not here.
I got into the adult industry through webcamming. I started as a cam girl.
When?
April 13th, 2015.
2015. So you were super fucking young. You were like 19.
I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just started webcamming. What led you towards that?
I had a friend, she was doing it, and I was like, damn, I might be able to do it better.
What did you think that you could bring to the situation?
Just a different personality type.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's like the opposite of me.
What are you, personality type-wise?
Trouble.
Trouble.
She's like, I don't know.
This seems like this is your self-image, is that you're this really fucked up delinquent person, but then we're having a hard time actually like fucking honing in on any actual delinquent traits.
I know, they can't catch me.
You're just so good at getting away with it.
Yeah, no, right?
Right. Okay, so you start camming.
Yeah, I started webcamming. I stuck with it because I loved it, and I bought a condo, and
Totally thought you were gonna say condom for a
I
second.
bought some condoms.
You bought a condom. That was what you did with all the money you saved up from the webcamming.
I bought one condom.
This Magnum is gonna last me a few years. Okay, so you started camming and then you bought a condo. How long did it take you to make enough money to buy a condo from camming?
It was like the first like couple grand I made. I was like, damn, like I want to move out, and that's why I think I was being tipped.
You were
like,
still living at home when you started camming?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What was that like? What happens if your dad walks in?
Well, thanks, but I don't have a dad,
Oh,
so
Jesus
don't worry about
Christ.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, a lot of people have parents. Your mom, when your mom would walk in.
There are probably archives of like chatterbait videos of my mom walking in.
You're one of those because
Oh,
I
no.
feel like I've seen viral videos of girls where their parents walk in before. You were one of them.
Oh God, I think
Oh,
probably.
no.
I did a really good job, like not.
So you wouldn't be able to be doing some full blown cam show with like 8 dildos and shit because you're kind of always on edge that your mom was gonna walk in.
Oh yeah, like I come silently because I trained myself, so
my
my
God.
mom wouldn't.
You
catch
trained
me.
yourself to come silently.
Coming.
I'm coming
Muted
quietly.
coming. That's amazing. That's
Put the
fine.
volume up. I can't hear you.
Did you
For
come?
real.
Silently. Silently.
It was
deadly.
great. It was great. You didn't hear anything. It was great.
No, that was great. Okay. So, but did your mom ever like actually figure out what you were doing, or did she relate the
yeah.
fact that you were masturbating or whatever to the fact that you were in front of your camera and your computer?
I think my mom was always like super like progressive for as conservative as she was. She was very like all about teaching me about the human body, of like what actually is happening.
No better place to learn than cam.
Well, I remember some of my earlier shows, I was teaching motherfuckers like about the female body. I was like, you don't know about this? What?
What parts of the body, like the armpit and the rib cage, or were you honing in on the labias and such?
My first tip was actually to see my armpit. So
Wow. And what did they think?
Yes.
Were they a repeat customer?
yes.
Oh my
Really?
God.
And
Can
then
we
they
see
wanted me
your
to-
armpit? That's actually a body part
How
we
much
can.
do we have to tip you?
Yeah. I mean, we can't see it so much, but I could definitely tell that there is an armpit there.
They're nice. Real nice.
Do you wear deodorant?
Yes.
A lot. You like to layer it on there?
Yes.
You do. That's great.
The slicker, the better.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. See, much love to Riley Reed, but she's all natural down there.
All up here, you mean?
There, yes. She
Girls don't
lets-
put deodorant on their pussy.
Right. No, not
You're not
yet.
supposed
That's
to.
something that.
Yeah, no, it's not good for the vagina.
But in modern capitalist society, I feel like we're only like a few months away from that.
Oh, they have that. They have pussy perfumes.
They
Don't
do.
Yes,
They
they
do.
do. They got shampoos, they got wipes, they got creams, they got everything. But it's bad for your pussy.
Well, pussies be smelling bad sometimes. Let's be real.
So do balls.
Yeah, I know how to suck those, so I'm all good.
Let me just tell you about yours.
Well, yeah. Talk about that.
Sometimes they smell like you got pee all over them, and then they're
That-
in my mouth.
yeah.
I'm like, this is like when I walk by a homeless alley. I swear to God, it's the exact same smell. And I'm like, you love him, you love him, you love him, you love him. Don't stop. You got to keep going. He's about to nut. Keep going.
Wow. So even late in the blowjob, you might still be thinking, "Damn, these balls
Well,
smell
you
like
get
piss."
habituated, so
Habituated. So you're kind of used to it.
you
at
get
this
used to it.
point.
But then if you go out too far and then you like get regular fresh air and then you get back into it, you're like, but
Oh,
you
you're
gotta keep
making
going.
me feel like I might need to.
You come home, you take your pants off, I suck your dick. It's like you just got home. I take a shower every time we're gonna have sex.
Right.
So you don't have the
Thank you for
unfortunate
that, by the way.
experience of me, having you like a bad pussy smell.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm perfect and you're not.
So you think I should get more concerned about the smell of my
No,
balls?
you're
and
never
my-
gonna fucking care. I suck your dick anyways.
You don't think?
No, you
Well,
don't give a shit.
Getting home from work and then taking a shower—that's a lot.
Plus the scumminess is hot, right? In a way. She doesn't want to admit it, but we talked about this kind of.
Listen, porn
knows me.
girls are the queens of being loyal, dedicated ass munchers. Like
Yeah.
porn girls love eating ass, and they all tell me that they don't care how filthy the booty hole is.
You made me like eating ass. I didn't like it until you sat on me one time. I was
made you. This wasn't my idea.
You were testing me. I remember.
Tell the story.
New Year's 2016, going into 2017, we took some Molly. He bought a bottle of Ciroc. He basically drank the whole thing to himself. I'm laying down, I'm sucking his dick. He keeps inching further and further. I'm like, where's this going? We're at the balls. I'm like, okay, he keeps moving. Where's this going? All of a sudden, his asshole is on my face, and I'm mortified. I've never had an asshole on my face in my life.
Mortified. Hadn't we talked about this concept a lot?
No, this was
Mortified.
new.
Get out of here.
This was new into me seeing you, and I
We'd
was,
still been hanging out for a couple months, right?
yeah, but we hadn't done that before. It was new.
Yeah, but didn't you know that hanging out with me eating my ass was probably going to be part of it eventually?
No,
Jesus.
I was a prude back then. You changed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
How did you get into it?
The first time I ever had to eat ass is actually
Had to. Was that gun to your head or what?
it
Eat
was
it. Eat it. Now.
Just eat
okay.
Oh, the parody queen over here. Okay.
Sorry.
Don't get carried away.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
The first time I ate ass,
What were the circumstances? Tell us about it.
blacked raw in a hotel room with Jason Love.
Jason Love.
Okay,
He
another
comes up in
mention on this
every
podcast.
podcast. And now it's for his asshole and not his dick. I'm usually just saying that he has a big dick. Now we're talking about his booty hole. Damn.
What's really funny about watching it is that like my face makeup is so white compared to his butt cheeks. So like it looks like he's sat in flour.
Wow. It looks like you were doing coke off his butthole. Oh my
God.
Lord. Wow.
Yeah, they haven't made me do that again.
They took you off the ass eating list. Is that on your no list?
No, I don't mind. Like the
Do you
more
like it?
The more spit, the better.
That's what who are we talking
Tiana.
to? Tiana
So
said.
the more spit you have, the less you could actually taste the butthole.
You
yeah.
just taste your own bacteria.
If you just filthy like spit on it, then what you're licking up is going to be a percentage spit as well as a
exactly, you
percentage.
dilute it
I
down.
hope no one's
Diarrhea.
eating while they're watching this because
Yeah.
I couldn't listen to this
Listen.
while I was eating.
If you've got a fucking Taco Bell burrito in front of you, please hit the pause button. It's totally acceptable, but continue on
or
where you
lick
left
your
off.
burrito. Imagine it's a butthole.
Yeah. Tiana Trump is a hero. She's my hero
I've
after
eaten
that
ass. I'm a
interview.
hero too.
No, but she's my hero after that interview. I've never heard anyone just get that open for no goddamn reason
Oh yeah,
at all.
you can't get her to stop talking. She's amazing.
I love it. I love porn girls that really embody the lifestyle of just really being just really nasty whores.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like somebody who comes on this podcast and doesn't, there's no separation. That this could be a scene in a porn. No offense, you're sort of like a more tamed down version. You're not the filthy slut that you are in porn right now, right? There is a line with you, right? Tell us.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you feel like you could just burst into a gangbang at any given moment here?
No. That takes a lot of coordination.
It does?
Yes.
Sometimes we'll just freestyle gangbang here.
I mean,
That's what this is gonna turn into. That's why there's 3 guys offset right now.
hey.
If I was gonna fuck a girl with a bunch of my employees, I would probably want to like be in the room, not be in the room at the same time. We'd have to have like a designated, like secluded area that we could sort of go in, right? Like I don't want to watch Chris Long fuck. That's disgusting.
You
I'll
probably
puke.
watched him fuck a million times.
That's not true. He's watched me fuck, but I've never seen him fuck.
What would
true.
that change everything for you?
Yeah, do you want?
I've never seen you fuck.
Oh my God.
I feel like you have.
No, you saw me fuck the fucking, that stupid ass girl, whatever the fuck her name was. Huh? Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure you remember that
Swinging
night.
butt cheeks.
Chris Long's butt cheeks?
No, yours. I know what they look like when they fuck, so I know what Chris saw.
Hey, I'm insecure about my ass.
I love your ass.
I'm thinking we're getting that BBL.
Stop it. Do you want a BBL? Brazilian butt lift?
Oh, I don't know what it would do for me. There's nothing to lift up.
What
Or
do
do
you
they
eat?
add things?
Do you eat a lot?
Do I eat a lot?
Yeah.
She ate her whole burger. We both ordered burgers. I was going to suggest we split them because I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to eat a whole burger. She ate every last bite of that burger. I'm so proud
You
of
guys
you.
were gone for a long time.
I
Eating a
mean, they were
burger?
kind of not paying attention to us at Snake Pit.
Yeah, it took forever.
Yeah, it's hard being white, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm kind of brown right now.
Well, compared to her, you look like, definitely. Look at that.
You know what we look like? The chocolate pudding that's layered with the vanilla in the middle? I feel like that right
It's
now.
like Lena's in a little Caucasian sandwich here. Me and
Yeah.
her are the white bread, and you're the fucking...
Pretty tan.
You're the Nutella in the middle. You're the falafel in the middle.
The burnt part of the green perle. I don't know.
So have you always been white?
Yeah. No. When I was born, I was black. but-
Really? What was that like? So you've gone through this like Michael Jackson type thing, but in like record time.
You know what's crazy? You mentioned that.
Is that he was a pedophile? Yes.
Wait, who?
Michael Jackson.
Oh.
This is your first time hearing about this?
No, I just didn't hear who we were talking about, and then I zoned out for 12 seconds looking at the chat.
No
Sorry,
offense
guys.
to any of the rappers who are out here defending Michael Jackson. Why'd you say funny that you mentioned that? But you're an MJ
I'm
fan.
gaining like splotches of color, so it's reverse Michael Jackson.
Does that's what it feels like is happening?
Yeah, so like I'll wake up one morning and then there's like a little like a tan spot on my body.
Is it your
Like,
biggest nightmare?
Is it a nightmare?
Yeah, I feel like you want to stay really fair skinned.
I feel like a cow for sure. I'm like, what the? Like my birthmark. For those of you who know me, my birthmark is on the inside of my left thigh, and it's just a giant splotch. And then
Were you ever
It's just-
goth?
yes,
Really?
still am.
You still are. I was going to ask you, do you self-identify as a goth?
No.
I feel like you could definitely like inherit
I
that
feel
role.
like she looks gothy.
You, if I were you, I would go more goth, more vinyl, more,
I love that stuff. I do, but like people, the
morbid
fetish
angel shirt.
that people have for it is so intense.
It is.
It's like really hard to deal with.
Do you feel like you
Bit
don't
weird.
properly live up to that goth lifestyle? There's a lot that goes with it. There's high standards.
I need like a bodyguard. Like if I were
To do what?
it.
To protect you from the goths?
No, the goths are cool. I love goth people. They're the best. But like people, normal people, they see like a goth girl and they're
Oh.
like they can't handle it.
She wants to be
mutilated.
No,
No,
what?
they're offended. They're offended. They think that like, oh no, look at this goth girl. She's of the devil. She's satanic. We can't have her here. Let's push her into this puddle. Push her into this koi pond.
I mean, I was always made fun of for being a vampire in school.
Yeah. But there wasn't part of you that just wanted to lean into that. A lot of pale girls, I feel like they lean into it and they just hit the Hot Topic. They hit the Spencers and they just get those fits and they live that life. They've got the shirt with the pentagram.
Yeah, I don't know much about Wicca, so I feel like that'd be appropriation. I,
I
can't
mean,
even
you just gotta
appropriate
read a
goth
book,
culture.
right? You just read a book
Fuck
and you
Wicca.
probably know all about it.
I mean, I have a book, but I just don't have time.
Are you into that? Do you want to be into that?
I want you goth.
Adam likes
Okay,
goth
hold on.
girls. He wants you to look goth. He wants to fuck you in a vinyl outfit.
Lena is constantly in a sort of state of just feeling a little bit insecure about our relationship because she knows that she can never really be an authentic goth.
I can never be goth. I'm too brown.
You almost wore that punk skirt.
I have a lot of punk skirts, but I feel like I look like I'm like I look like I'm trying too hard when I dress like in all black. It doesn't suit me.
Really?
I feel like that sometimes, yeah.
That's
but
how
I
you
like
feel.
how I like all black, but I also like colors. I don't know.
I like it when you dress a little goth. There's no like hard
You
and
do.
fast rule that you can't be tan and be a little bit goth.
Oh, I feel like my outfits are all over the spectrum. I can wear whatever I want, but
You're definitely on the spectrum.
yeah, you too.
Thanks. The spectrum of
You're on the spectrum,
ball
Adam.
sack tasting like piss.
I've been telling him that from day one, that he reminds me of the autistic kids I used to nanny.
Yeah, so that's weird.
I'm not in a bad way. I love them.
Imagine your girlfriend just constantly comparing you to the handicapped kids that she used to babysit.
They're the smartest people I knew.
Well, that really just almost says more about the people you know.
No, it doesn't.
If an autistic fucking 17-year-old is the smartest person you know, that's like, I feel like, you know, you could just meet more people. You probably meet somebody smarter than him. Maybe not. Maybe he is the smartest. Anyway, Evelyn, all right. So you decide one day, camming. I've done enough. I've done all that I can.
Yeah, I had like 6 jobs in 1 year right before I decided to become a cam girl.
6 jobs in 1 year? What,
6
you,
jobs.
you couldn't hold down a job?
Oh, I could. It's just I had too many at once.
At work? What kind of jobs?
I worked at, I was just telling her.
Spencer's?
Yes, and Hot Topic. And
Wow.
No.
That's so cool.
No. I worked at like a theme park as a ride attendant.
Wow.
Yeah, that killed my soul.
Did you ever worry that you were gonna kill anyone by accident by like pressing the button too fast?
You can't kill anybody on a carousel.
Very good point.
It starts going like 80 miles per hour and people get flung off of it. Wait, okay, so that's an important question though, because a lot of people have this image of porn and they think that when you do porn that it's the most soul-crushing, terrible experience, that it drains your soul. You're telling us that being a carousel ride attendant is actually more soul-draining. See, I think that's important for the people out there to know.
The same thing
Yeah.
every 70 seconds or whatever, however long the
the
ride
same
takes.
track of this fucking
Song.
carousel.
Oh my God.
Like, you're like,
Make sure everyone has their seatbelts on.
I mean, there's
All right,
nothing much more
let's go.
depressing than a bunch of happy children
oh, you can't
spending
let
time
them
with
be
their
more happy
parents.
than you.
All right, if you look at it that way.
But you didn't feel like, I feel like if I was in that environment all day, every day around all these happy kids and stuff, I would either reject it and be like, no, I'm going to go sell heroin down by the park. Or I would be like, you know what? Family is great. I'm surrounded by all this happy family energy. Maybe I want to have family on my own. Maybe I want to start a
You should
carousel
work
on my
at a
own.
carousel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'll understand.
But that didn't have any effect on you. It didn't start to make, it drove you the other way. You were like, no,
Entirely.
I'm going to be a sex worker.
No, not quite. I didn't get to that point yet.
Oh,
I-
out at the carousel.
Yeah, so the carousel, I mean, first of all, I mean, that wasn't the only ride I worked. I did the log plume. So like,
Ooh, well, that's
I-
sexual.
yeah.
Log. Can everyone just say log?
Log.
Log
Log.
plume.
Log.
Log. Okay.
And I'd tell kids to use their seatbelt, but there's no seatbelt. So I got my kicks by fucking with children like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad you let it
So
stop
I
there.
survived that job, but I quit after like 3 months of that.
Okay.
I was
And
like, I'm worth more than this.
right.
So I worked at Burger King.
Wow. How was that compared to the
awful.
carousel?
3 of my managers had crushes on me.
Because of course, if you work at Burger King,
I was the hottest
yeah.
Burger King cashier.
that's why hot employees aren't going to last long in the fast food world. They're just
no,
too
they
in
don't.
demand.
Yeah, no, like, and the construction workers that were coming in from across the street were like, hey, baby. And so that's when I chose my name, Evelyn, actually.
Because that was a fake name that you were telling people?
Yeah, so they stopped looking me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, oops.
Wait, what was the straw that broke the camel's back per se at Burger King? Were you getting like some kind of stipend of BK bucks every week?
What?
They
Did
didn't have
like,
BK bucks
give you
when you
like
were
a
there?
gift card to work there and eat there?
No,
That's too
they
bad.
robbed us.
Were you
too.
eating the food?
I sometimes, if I was really hungry,
Really?
yeah,
You just munch into what was your poison there?
crispy chicken.
Crispy chicken.
Good choice.
Right.
Good choice.
What
Dollar
about that
menu.
that Hershey pie though?
Oh, so good.
You just took me back like 10 years. That sounds so bomb.
I'm about down to
You
go
ever
grab
had
myself
you ever
one.
had an Oreo
Chris,
shake
let's
with
go Burger King. I'm
chocolate?
down.
Really?
Chocolate Oreo shake. Normally they make it with vanilla ice cream base, but the chocolate Oreo shake, oh my.
Wow.
They have shakes there?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: were you there when they introduced the Cheetos mac and cheese sticks?
Thank God not.
No. I ate those.
They're good?
I'm not gonna say they were good, but they were on the menu and they were edible, and I consumed them.
Oh, okay. Like everything else on the menu there.
Well, yeah, everything on the menu is on the menu. Yeah.
I was delighted by chicken fries. I thought those were kind of good.
Well, that was an important innovation in the fast food history of the world. Yeah. It's like that almost made me feel like, are we living in an alternate reality in which, imagine if fries weren't fries and fries had been chicken fries all along, and it was just standard to eat those instead of just potatoes.
This is a very high conversation.
No, I'm not even high.
I know, but it just sounds like something I would say if I was super high.
I'm not high, but I took an ecstasy before we did this.
Where's my...
I popped a Tesla.
Wow, you know the names of pressed pills. I'm proud of you.
Oh, geez, he always raps about them.
Oh, okay, that's why. I'm like, how do you know the names of the pills?
Teslas are popular. They always talk about Teslas.
I know. I hear about them.
Speaking of, I got 4 more vitamins right here that I should probably take.
Do you take vitamins?
Sometimes.
Okay. So what was the moment when, okay, so you did Burger King, you did the carousel, you can maybe even skip
And
some
so
of the other jobs.
I leveled up after Halloween. I was like, fuck this. I had a nightmare day at work. The tea machine exploded and ruined all the money, and it was Halloween.
At Burger King?
Yes.
The tea machine?
Yeah, no one
They
told
have
me
a
how
tea machine?
Yeah, they didn't tell me how to turn it off. So
I
it
don't
just,
drink tea, so that's fucking shocking
it
to
was
me.
fucked up.
Oh, like the iced tea.
Yeah, the iced
Oh,
tea,
okay. I was
the
like, I don't-
brewing,
I don't
it was
remember that
brewing,
iced
and it
tea.
started overflowing, and then into the register, and then
So all the money got wet and it was your fault.
I'm all like trying to wipe it off.
Gross. Wiping wet.
Did you ever have to clean the bathroom?
Yes, they made me do that
And
all
would
the
you
time.
sometimes go in, let me ask this, would you go in and there would just be feces
Yes.
everywhere, the
And
walls
pubes.
painted with pubes?
Feces and pubes
People
on
would
the
shave their
walls.
pubes in there
And
or
you're
just a
like-
stray pube or two?
People did drugs in there, right?
Stuck to the toilet seat.
You still
man.
you seem a little traumatized.
Yeah, that's why I'm in sex work.
Was there a little bit where you look at all the poop just sprayed everywhere in the bathroom and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get into porn so I can get closer to this shit.
Okay, I see your logic.
We just talked about feces at dinner. We decided it's not hot.
That's not my job.
Not into that. We had a girl on here saying that she wants you guys to shit on her chest and that she was kind of interested in eating a kernel of the turd. Are you not into that?
No,
Not even on your chest. Definitely not.
no.
Ugh, imagine.
Kind of prude. Maybe you shouldn't be in this line of work, but okay.
I mean,
She's
Sure.
like kind of down.
Don't Kate. Don't Kate. He's
Fine.
fucking with you.
if I use enough spit, who cares? No,
If you have enough spit, you could eat a whole turd.
fuck.
No, but this is my thing, is that if there's going to be a girl and she's going to be doing porn, I feel like she should be cool enough that she should eat a turd from time to time. Is that so crazy?
I think that if you're going to be doing porn, you should eat a turd from time to time.
You're just repeating what I was saying. That's a weird tactic. I don't know if I had anyone do
I
that.
don't think anyone's ever done that to him.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Stop smoking.
Oh, you're going to get high.
I am gonna get high.
Do you smoke weed?
Fucking weird. She's a stoner.
I'm from Washington. So
Okay.
that's-
You literally told me not to say that before we said
Well,
this.
it became relevant.
Because why? Because you worked at Burger King and that's regional? They only
No.
have those in Washington?
No.
No. Okay. So you smoke blunts?
I used to. Those make me too dizzy. I don't like tobacco.
What do you
I
smoke
quit
now?
smoking like cigarettes.
Okay. You quit smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, I used to smoke when I was like a teenager to fit in and be cooler and more edgy.
I love cigarettes. I just got to hold back because I don't want to become addicted.
I won't let you.
But when somebody fucking gives me a cigarette, it's like it's Russian roulette. I don't know what I'm getting. It could kill me. It could do nothing.
You don't get like super lightheaded from it?
No, I do. That's the whole appeal.
I hate
That's why
that
you like
feeling.
it?
It's like you're interpreting that feeling as good. I'm interpreting that feeling when I get it as like, oh,
After I've been in a foreign country, like when you saw me, we were in Australia for a few days and we weren't smoking this weed. I see some lady smoking a cigarette. I'm just like, give me that. And she did. She gave me a cigarette and I enjoyed
gave
it.
you that.
I was excited as fuck. Anyway, okay. Are we ever gonna get to you like leaving? Okay, we're
I
trying
left
to
Burger King.
because of the tea machine exploding. All right, what else has to happen here?
Well, all the sexual harassment in the freezer.
Someone sexually harassed you in the freezer?
Yeah, one of my managers grabbed my ass and tried to make out with me in the freezer when I was trying to get the ice cream mix.
Did you report it, or did
No.
you just quit?
I just tormented him for years after, and he watches my porn, so.
So he
it
hollers at you.
all-
He's trying to fuck.
No, of course not. But he did write me a very embarrassing love letter on the back of a check receipt. and I've read that on Chatterbait out. Like,
Humiliated.
And it sucks because if this guy ever becomes like a senator, then you're going to be out here ready to expose him, right? Is that how it works? That's how just chicks are doing these days.
If that's what they're doing, I guess I got it too, huh?
You fuck a guy that seems like he has some potential, but then you create a dossier
No,
of
I
all
never
this
fucked
information.
him. He
on it.
could never get it up.
You tried and you couldn't get hard?
I'm wild, you know.
But apparently not wild enough since homeboy couldn't get his thing hard.
Hey, that's on him.
I think he was nervous.
No, that's on her.
That's on him.
It couldn't possibly be his fault.
It happens a lot.
Yeah,
Does it?
they get nerves and they can't get hard.
Not me. I never had that
Yeah,
problem.
like it's happened on set too.
She's seen me stressed out enough that I couldn't get a boner, but that's really only happened like a couple times.
One time, like a deep depression, and you couldn't do it. But I literally will hug him and he'll get a fucking boner.
Yeah, I wasn't even really like trying to get a boner in that situation. I was just so depressed that I like really didn't want to, and then I noticed that like my dick wasn't really functioning that great.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's okay, we don't have to talk about that. That was a bad time.
Being depressed.
I'm just like I'm getting sad thinking about sucking your dick and it not getting hard. And I was like,
That happened.
yeah,
That
one time.
Oh, it did happen,
And I
huh?
was like, come on, Lena, you can do this.
That was a bad day.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's such a shame.
We're past that, babe.
Yeah.
Now
Now
we're back
I
to
get hard.
this. Getting hard from just a little touch.
I'm back to getting hard on the regs. Yeah.
Good, good.
Hard on the regs.
So, okay. Tea machine explodes, sexual harassment in the freezer, whatever. But then how do you get into camping? This is what I'm trying to get at.
So then, so I'm working at Kohl's and Sephora.
Oh my God. There's more brand names that we're just going to inquire
And
about.
they let me go after holiday because they didn't need me anymore. I was like, oh my God, okay, fine. And so I got restaurant work, and they started cutting my hours. I was like working 4 hours a week. I was like, okay, this is
They're
a
trying to
fucking
give
joke.
you the treatment. Yeah, they did that to me at the grocery store, to be honest. They cut me down to 3.5 hours on a Sunday. I'm like, Jesus, are they trying to tell me something?
Yeah.
I was
you
like
suck.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh.
Yeah. They didn't want to fire me. It was my first job.
You're 15 and a half. I wouldn't want to fire you either. I feel so bad.
I probably would have because I was stealing markers.
Maybe that's why they cut your hours. They're like less hours for him to steal markers.
I think they had already cut my hours by the time they first caught me stealing markers. Because you know, at the
Markers.
supermarket there would be these like big signs, and they would have these paint markers that they would write like the deals and everything on. And I stole a bunch of them, and then they looked in my bag and they found them, and they were like, "You stole these," and I was
You
like,
kept them
You
on
naughty
you.
boy.
"You know, I didn't have any time. I just took all the markers. I know it's such a stupid crime, right? Maybe take one and you could get away with it. I took them all at once.
One a week.
Have you ever stolen anything?
No.
Me
My
either.
heart.
Oh, wow.
This is
This
why we're never getting
podcast-
to her getting to the cam thing. Because now
Right.
you're talking about markers.
Okay, so let me ask this: what was the last job that you had before you quit and went to the camp thing? Which, by the way, is we still have to get to the porn thing.
Okay, so I was working at a pretzel shop.
Wow.
And
Wetzel's Pretzels.
Auntie Anne's.
Oh, I know that one.
And I got fired because I told the owner, who was screaming at me, and he's like, "Why? It's not the order's filled." I was like, "Because my manager's drunk all the time." So I snitched, and she fired me for snitching on her.
The manager fired you.
The manager I snitched on fired me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't.
I don't.
Do you think that you had any like sort of personality defects that might have led you to like end up in such a confrontational situation, or do you think that they were in the wrong?
I'm just glad I don't work there anymore. I mean,
Happy to be out of the
something
pretzel
had to
field.
happen.
Yeah, pretzel field is known for being hazardous.
I was so good at it.
You were.
I could have been the best pretzel roller.
Did you
that ever
rolled and
was.
you actually created that intricate design?
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
some
Did
god.
you
Yes,
really make the
little-
pretzels?
Yeah.
Some
And
might say that
calzones.
prepared you for porn.
Huh?
Some might say that prepared you for porn, just shaping
Hey,
that
baby,
rope.
I'll twist you into a pretzel.
Me?
Oh, I would like to see that.
Wow. Might just take you up on that. Okay, so you're like, basically you're like, I've done the burger thing. I've done the pretzel thing.
Done
I've done the
retail.
carousel thing. I've done it
I'm
all.
good.
What's
Yeah.
left? I'm going to show my areolas on stream.
Yeah, so like I turned 19 years old and I dumped my boyfriend 3 days beforehand, and I'm hanging out with my girls, and one of my girlfriends is like, "Yeah, I've been doing this cam stuff." I'm like, "What's that?" And then I'm like, "Okay."
You just started going for it.
Made an account. and I
How'd you
just
get a
started doing
fan
it.
base going early on?
I had 5,000 people the first hour.
How was this
That's
being
pretty good.
promoted?
Chatterbait.
They have a lot of traffic on their site.
If
Really?
you're a new cam girl, they have a new tag.
Oh,
and
they
so
promote
it's
you.
Yeah, it's some girls actually try to use that. They make new accounts just to use the new
That's the
tag.
first thing I thought. I'm like, why don't you just make a new account all the time?
Right. And
Bad conduct, yeah.
and like my hashtag was fresh meat, so I think I just like threw myself
Under the bus.
like
Under the bus. That's a different connotation.
I know, I fucked up. I realized after I said that, I was like, you just finished your sentence with something that doesn't make sense. But whatever.
How long did you have to do the cam thing before you were like, this ain't it? I need a
No,
full...
I still do. I never
Oh, okay.
stopped.
But you wanted to expand. You were like, I want to get piped down with a whole team of filmers and stuff. I want Jason Love there.
Oh yeah. I was, you know,
Every girl's face changes when you say the name Jason Love. Every girl, I just see it right on their face.
I'm starting to feel kind of demasculated by the way he's making me feel by being brought up on my podcast as this like symbol of good dick. It's gonna be awkward next time I see him. He's gonna be looking at me like, "What? You fucking obsessed with me, you weirdo?"
he's so unbothered for everything. Like that's why I like him. He's
Right.
just like you can't fuck with him. He doesn't let anything negative get to him. It's cool.
I gotta interview him at some point. I think that would be really good.
Do it.
He's got the face tattoos and shit. It would be fun to just ask him what it's like to be a porn dude.
You do it. I'm sure.
Okay, so you just decided at a certain point, what was it that you were getting a little bit fed up with just camming? You wanted more.
I was never fed up. I think it was after AVN in 2016.
Is that the one where we met you, or did we meet you in
No, you
2017?
didn't meet. This was the year before that.
Okay.
I was with my ex, and it was like just kind of like a shit show. And I just
At
remembered
AVN.
At AVN.
But you chose to go even though you were still strictly a cam girl? To AVN.
Tons of cam girls
they
go.
paid me. Chatterbait paid me
nice,
to go,
okay.
and they gave me like an extra ticket.
But you went with the boyfriend.
Don't do that, guys.
I went with her. It was great.
Yeah,
Well,
we had a fun time.
Well, it's different with
But
you.
it'll pull, if there's negative things there, it'll pull it out of the situation or what?
He almost lost my purse at some point, like, you know, just like liability thing.
Wow, you were having him hold your purse? What a bitch.
I was on the red carpet interviewing porn stars. I had things to do.
You were interviewing people. Okay, actually, I guess that's valid.
I was important.
I like the idea of you just forcing this dude to hold your purse.
Adam
though.
would never hold my purse. I'm thinking, wow, yeah.
I'm going to look gay. Why am I holding a purse?
Yeah.
Them's for girls.
Them's for girls.
Yeah, one of my girlfriends ended up returning my purse to me. So, yeah.
What kind of purse did you have at the time?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
Nothing baller?
I think it was just like a black purse, kind of like this.
What kind of purse is that?
Coach.
Okay.
It's like a
Drip.
velvet Coach.
So this ex-boyfriend was a big fan of me.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's
Shouts
talk
out,
about this.
motherfucker. He would love that.
You think he's going to be upset that you're on here?
I don't know. Maybe he already knows it. I don't know.
I apologize
He's
for the
watching it
thing
live.
where I called you a pussy for holding the purse. I didn't mean it. I'm sure you're a great guy. I don't know who you are, but... Do I know him?
No,
Oh, okay.
definitely not.
Okay.
No.
No clout.
No worries.
No clout, no worries.
Like, who is he?
Yeah, I mean, no, you should.
He would only like claim that he was my boyfriend when it made sense for him to like be like, oh, I'm dating this girl.
So
who's, like,
he was trying to
important.
clout up off you.
Yeah.
This is a sad strain of men who try to get clout off the porn star girls that they want to date.
Yeah. He got so mad when I did Blacked.
I could see that. I could see how seeing your.
That sounds racist.
No, but I could just see how like watching your ex-girlfriend take 8 giant black dicks.
It's
that,
what?
like,
You act like Black is gangbangs only.
Oh, I thought it was only
no.
gangbangs.
What?
Oh.
They do fucking two
Oh
people
my
scenes
God.
all
Okay.
the time.
Yeah, no, like Adam.
Well, I just assumed that there was a bunch of dicks. I'm sorry. You never did a gangbang?
No, I've never done.
That's
a
like an
gangbang.
Olympic sport in porn. It's not like
Yeah.
every girl does. That's like you get to the Olympics and you do gangbangs.
Listen here, when I search a girl's name on Pornhub and it turns out that she has not done a gangbang, then I don't care. I want to see the starting lineup of the fucking San Antonio
Okay,
Spurs
I've
just
never
digging
been
in them
asked
guts.
to do a gangbang.
Well, you're being asked right now. Me and all the boys. Let's go.
No.
Can I join?
You can hang. No, I don't want you to see my friend's dicks. That's weird.
I want you to strap on and.
How do you
you
feel
can
about that?
start it.
So you have you ever done anal?
No.
No. Holding back. Me and Lena have dreams of DPing a girl together.
I want to get DP'd.
Okay. Well then, she does anal, so you could strap up and we could DP.
We were actually
her
just
together.
talking about this at dinner, like playing with each other's buttholes, prepping up a little bit.
I would do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But would you want the real dick in your ass, or would you want the fake dick in your ass?
So I can't have a real dick in both.
No, because she doesn't have a real dick. She has a fake dick.
I would want the fake thing in my vagina.
Okay.
I think I need more like, you know, is malleable the word I'm looking for? Like just, I need
Yes.
something that could move a little bit more in my.
Are
in
you
my
uncut?
butthole.
I'm cut.
Okay.
Do you prefer that?
I've heard, according to my girlfriends,
Mushroom head.
girls who have girls.
Guys who have uncircumcised dick.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you too. I got a clean cut on mine.
Yeah, yours is pretty nice.
I like my cut.
But when you still got the skin, it like moves inside your butthole.
No,
so
and
it's
I've
less
heard that
friction.
makes it a lot better. Yeah,
Yeah.
It does?
I've heard. Girls say
Allegedly.
that because it's like a sheath, because you have so much extra skin that's moving around that it's kind of like the dick that is inside of the sheath of skin is moving, and the sheath can sort of stay still to a certain extent. That's how I understand
so like
it.
your butthole grips it, and then it moves within the skin inside the. Wow.
It's cool. It's like an additional condom.
I just think it's fun. Sometimes I think I prefer it over vaginal sex. I think it's great.
Yeah. I mean, you honestly seem like a bit more orgasmic from anal typically. I don't know
It's
if that's
fun.
just because it's shocking to the system or whatever.
It just feels so
Yeah.
It's great.
Evelyn, I'm gonna be honest with you. When Lena and I met you, I just got the fucking vibe right away. I was like, holy shit, she wants to fuck the shit out of us. That was the vibe I got.
I mean,
You seemed excited. I think you were like kind of fanning out a little bit.
I was like, oh shit, no way. Like,
But-
you guys are real?
Oh, really?
And
You
why are we at
I-
the fucking porn awards?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
what
was
are we
like,
doing
what?
here?
I'd be forgetting I'm famous and shit. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Lies.
I didn't know that you guys associated at all with Greg Lansky.
We just kind of were there as like we were just walking around.
That's what
and
you
then we
guys
got-
said. I was
Yeah,
so I was
fair
like,
enough.
kind of just hanging out. But I mean, it's
You were working the booth.
no, I wasn't. I
She was
wasn't
just-
supposed
you
to
were
be
just
there
chilling.
either.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I could be there because I've worked for them, but I wasn't like one of their girls signing.
Right. We were just hanging out. Post Malone was there too.
Yeah, I got a picture with him too.
getting
Did you?
the free drinks at the bar.
I do believe that was the first time I ever got 100,000 likes on the gram. Was me and Posty.
You remember that moment in your life?
I just remember that photo got a shitload of likes, and I was like, oh, that's the first time I ever did 6 figures.
Damn.
Not that was that important to me.
You only remember it 2 years later.
I just remember, you
I'm
know.
pretty sure my selfie with Post Malone got more likes than any of my tit pics. So
Really.
yeah,
Fame will do that.
yeah,
Cloud will do that.
crazy.
So, okay, I feel like you might have even already said this, and I'm just losing it. But when did you decide to get into porn exactly?
Oh, righty.
42 minutes in?
In case you were really still wondering, Greg Lansky DM'd me on Twitter.
Oh.
He was like, "Would you be interested in doing your first like studio real porn?" I'm like, "Oh, sure." You know, and
So you got the fly out right away,
yeah,
and you were just in there.
Yep.
What was your first scene like?
it was. We shot 2 scenes back to back. One was for Vixen, and then the next day was for. No, I'm sorry, it's the opposite. First day was Blacked, and then it was Vixen.
So you fucked a white guy and did too?
Yeah. So.
And what was that like? Was that depressing?
No.
You had already had the gold standard giant black cock. Jeez.
So like, I mean,
She's like, yeah, you're kind of right.
okay, Jason Brown is really just a cool guy. Like,
Who's that?
He's
The guy that you did blacked with the first time?
yeah, he's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just like anytime I didn't understand what the director said, he'd blah 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 tell me exactly, or like move me physically into the position, or like he, you know, he just.
Do you think most of these porn guys are nice guys, or some
No.
of them scumbags?
Most of them are scumbags.
Really?
Yes, I absolutely firmly believe that a lot of people are getting into the porn industry simply because they think that they will get away with, you know, behavior that's not acceptable in civilian.
Really? Just
life.
treating women like shit, beating them up while you're filming type shit, or what?
Not necessarily.
Just being too rough for just slapping and spitting on them, that kind of. But that's like par for the course.
There's bottomless subs. Bottomless subs, you could kill them and they'd be happy that you killed them. You know what I mean? Like those people, they, you know, they like that. So
Bottomless subs.
I know, I'm just hearing that for the first time.
I'm
I get it
thinking
right
about
away, but-
starting a sub restaurant and calling it Bottomless Subs. You
try
pay
it.
$50, you get as much subs as you can eat. Spoiler, most people can only eat one.
Do you think it's kind of like the Instagram photographer thing where dudes will just DM you and be like, I'm a photographer. They get a camera just so they can hit on girls? Do you think that's why guys are getting into porn?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
See,
That's
my,
what I see.
my whole time being a human being on Earth, I've always, had certain friends who are just, I want to get into porn. They are almost exclusively the dumbest, most fucking rock-headed motherfuckers that I know. But they think that this is a great idea. And when I think about, but these are, dudes who are, they might think they're stupid enough to think that that's a great idea and that this is going to be really fun, but they're not actually motivated enough to do it. I would imagine that the people who actually go out of their way and then actually go through with it have to be some sort of special breed of creative. And I'm not talking about people like Jason Love or anyone who is a specimen and he was honestly put on Earth to just slang cock, right?
He really was.
It just seems like that's like his natural disposition is just to lay pipe,
Yeah, like no doubt.
But aside from the all-stars like him and other people, you think it attracts a lot of fucking real true weirdos?
Oh yeah, like the amount of civilian guys that like in just real life that approach me, like Evelyn, like what will it take for you to, I want to be on your Snapchat. I'm like, really? Okay, would you like to get tested? He's like, I got tested 4 months ago. I'm good. And you're like,
that's the only thing keeping them from being down? I feel like if I was single, almost any girl could tell me to get tested. I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll be right back. Yep.
well,
$50 and you're gonna let me smash? Yeah, we'll do that.
It's not $50.
What's it, $100? I don't notice.
Place we go is like 175.
Yeah, it's like 175.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go to the
test
fucking
every
Prada
14
STD
days.
clinic, but
They give you the results the next day.
okay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I could. Well, okay, if it's the next day, sure.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
You just got tested?
Yeah, I went yesterday. I saw Gina Valentina there and Autumn Falls like in the lobby of the testing center.
Right.
It's funny.
That's where the exposing a normal civilian for being at the testing clinic would be a no-no, but because they're in the porn game, it's like,
It's more
of
like
course
a
they have
porn
to be
clinic,
there.
yeah. But I like that spot. It's just totally normal. It's cool. It's not like this weird vibe.
Anytime I go to get tested and I see people that look like they probably know who I am, I'm thinking that in my head. I'm like, you motherfucker, you've been on a tweet about seeing me here.
It's not shameful though.
It's not, but it's still a little weird.
Everybody should get tested. Everybody. We have threesomes. We have to get tested.
Okay, but if I see something, I feel like you should have to sign an NDA when you walk into the STD clinic.
I mean, there's client.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
I
You
don't
might
think it
be
would be that
actually
effective.
totally like freaked out by this whole like new TTS talent testing service thing. I was
Also,
telling you a
text to
little bit
speech.
about
Shout out the CX in the chat. Huh?
I was telling her
Talent
about
testing
it.
service. I have been there before.
Okay, so they're starting to ask people really personal questions, and it's not like under like HIPAA, like they don't like tell you what they're gonna do with this really personal information.
Personal, like intense questions about your sex history.
Yeah, like how often do you use condoms when you're not performing? Like.
And what are they doing with this information?
Exactly. They
I
won't
bet they're
tell
trying to
us.
just gather data about the new STI statistics and stuff like that. Like performers, I mean, they're never gonna know everything because people are just gonna lie about it.
Have you ever
Exactly.
eaten pizza while taking dick? Stuff like that.
You should go get tested there.
Do
and
you
see.
think
I
that
got
they
tested the
should
other
do
day.
testing more than every 14 days?
I think that it should be more affordable. And
I think it should be more affordable too, but
if,
I
if
think
you
it
get
should be
tested
once
within
a
the
week.
14 days, like if you have the 14-day test, I think if you think that something happened to you, like you've been compromised within those 14 days, I think it shouldn't cost you a whole new $160, $75 to get retested.
Because $170 when you're a girl who's doing porn for fucking what, like $400 or $500 or whatever is like, that's a gigantic percentage of it. Really encourages you to get in as much porn as possible after that one clean
And then
test.
if you do get something like you have to pay like $90 or whatever for the pill or the shot, it's like it's so expensive.
Right.
But I think it should be once a week and it shouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah, it should be like the Postmates Unlimited thing, where if you order Postmates so many times, then they're
After
gonna
so
stop.
many punch cards.
Right.
Yes,
And on the
a
last
punch
one, you get a
card.
free HIV test. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be so tight.
Oh, and also they don't do the full panel every single time.
Because
It's
they
more
don't do the
expensive.
herpes one and everything because it's
Oh, they do. They do.
or what does the full panel not include?
Like so the normal panel is just like chlamydia and gonorrhea and syphilis.
The good shit.
Yeah, the ones that
The great ones. The
The
ones you
gas.
want. The ones you want, actually.
You do actually. If you think you have an STD, you're praying for one of the ones that you can just get gone in a day.
Please have chlamydia.
Wouldn't you rather have gonorrhea or chlamydia than the flu?
Yeah. Because it's like you don't even feel
You don't
anything.
even
It's
feel
just
it. You don't
gone.
even know you have anything wrong with you.
By the time you realize it, you could just go in the fucking clinic and get rid of it.
Honestly, in a way, I feel like the flu and having an STD is kind of the same.
Hell no, you want to die when you have the flu. You can't get out of bed. You want to puke.
Yeah, that
you
shit's
can't,
terrible.
You can't eat. You're sweaty. It sucks.
Honestly, you saying all this is making me so thankful that I haven't been sick in a really long time.
Yeah,
It's the
but I
worst.
think everyone should get gonorrhea and chlamydia at least once so they can know how it's not that big of a deal.
I said Evelyn should get chlamydia and gonorrhea. I'm like, wait, what?
No, everyone should get it at least once because it has such a stigma, but it's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
I never had it once in my entire life until I started dating Lena Plug.
Until you started bringing random girls over. Your fault.
No, it wasn't your fault.
Oh, my ex thought that he was like,
Gonna fuck me?
no, he thought he was immune to getting
Oh,
chlamydia.
this one thought he was immune until we got it together.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, he was like, my fucking bitch
No,
my whole life.
listen.
I never got nothing.
I
No.
had gotten tested and stuff. It's just, it seemed like I probably couldn't get anything because I had been having sex so much for so many years and I still had never got anything.
You were a lucky slut. You were a lucky whore, and you never got
I
anything.
know, and I wonder what happened. I wonder if it's my old one. I was really
We had
drunk.
to talk after that weekend. I was like, let's not do this.
She said
again.
she said to me, she goes, "Hey, before you like initiate fucking me and another girl, like, could you ask me?"
I was really
I didn't
fucked
ask
up.
about
We
that
were
one.
just
Not using a condom, or if they're not doing. I mean, you can still get an STD if you use a condom.
Well, hey, I feel like a lot of these girls are out here fucking dudes for money too, and they're not probably wearing condoms.
I know.
It's not just the dudes.
I mean, let's be clear. Like, girls are having sex on set and they're getting tested and stuff, but they also have regular lives where they just meet
Right.
dudes and they just fuck them. Like, the same way if you were single, you'd be fucking a girl probably without a condom. You might get something. That's why I just feel like you can't like shame people for it, but I think that there should just be more accountability to get tested more often. I don't know. That's why there's like a 13-day, 14-day window.
I think a lot of guys are just afraid they're gonna run into the person that they were fucking at the clinic. They were like, oh fuck.
Yeah, they
I'm
go.
so not embarrassed of going to the clinic.
They drive to like fucking San Diego to hit the STD clinic. Nobody will catch me here.
Listen, everyone should get tested. If you don't have an STD yet, you just got lucky.
Oh, I just took a quick little flight to Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, you know what has always really helped me though in terms of the STD thing is that every time I'm about to have sex, I grab a stick of Trident, I chew it up, I rip off a chunk, and I jam that little piece of gum in my pee hole.
He's trying not to laugh right now. What's going on with you? That's weird.
No, I do.
No, you don't. You don't even chew gum. I've never seen you pack a gum in my life.
I love this woman.
Outed.
My thing with Adam is so funny. The other day, someone tweeted a picture of me and Adam at me being like, I want someone to look at me the way Lena's looking at me. And I'm looking
You're
at
like
this
reading
photo.
my phone.
I'm like, no, it was a different photo.
I'm like this. You're like just staring
It was
right
a
at my
different
phone.
photo. It was a photo where I'm just looking at you, but someone interpreted this as love, and really when I was looking at it, it was like, that's not how the story went. Like, my face was like, he's lying, because you say something and then I will correct you, like, that's not how it
I
happened.
am not a liar.
You're not a liar, but you never put anything in your pee hole. You never even had a pack of gum in your life.
So are you?
I've had a pack of
Would you
gum.
ever do sounding?
No.
What?
And let me just tell you.
What's that?
Oh my God. I hung out with actually, to be real, the first time I ever drank a Four Loko, I met up with a girl, I think off of Tinder.
For Loco, man.
And man, I had some Loco nights. But I met up with this girl off Tinder, and she then proceeded to tell me about her career as a dominatrix for a period of time and how she did the sounding. And oh my God, it made me want to regurgitate the Four Loko up out of my fucking lungs or
Oh,
wherever
that's
the Four
normal.
Loko went. So let me just tell you. You ever have a tuning fork when you were in music class?
Okay.
You know, the piece of metal. Big ding.
Yeah.
That's what these dudes
that
like. That's what these dudes like. They like it's metal, right?
But in their ear or on their dick?
in their
Inside
pee
their
hole.
urethra.
They put a metal stick and then they hit it with another metal stick and then the stick vibrates and they love it.
I know.
Ew.
Does that hurt?
Hell the fuck. I mean, listen.
To some people, I'm sure.
I never put anything in my pee hole, but I got to assume.
I mean, like, you know when you slap me during sex, my body doesn't interpret it as like pain. It interprets it as
Oh yeah, subspace can
it's
totally.
hot. I love it. So maybe to
I
them,
don't think that
it's like a
slapping-
slap that they like.
Listen, a giant metal wand in your pee hole is a little bit more invasive than a
I
slap
get it,
to
but
the
it turns
cheek.
them on.
Maybe
you know?
maybe the submissive feels that they deserve that pain.
Yeah.
Right.
know.
No, I'm not questioning the fact that this is a real thing and that I'm sure that they love it. I'm just saying that, whoa, that is some crazy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like.
If you at home have experienced sounding,
So have you ever done this to a guy? No, you've never done the dominatrix thing, right?
No, I want to learn from like a real dominatrix.
I feel like at this point in my life, I feel like I could actually like learn to do dom stuff. I think I before always thought that I would only be able to be a sub, but I feel like I could dominate a girl if I learned. Like,
So
the
you
right
dated me for
mindset.
2 years, and all of a sudden you just changed up. Now you think that you're tough and you could abuse a girl.
Abuse?
It's
It's a pleasure center. It's different.
Right, but I mean, I never saw you as the abuse a girl. You're saying.
She never said
I'm not
abuse a girl.
Dominant. Why are you?
So you don't think you could?
These are not synonymous.
You don't think you could throw a strap on and just fuck some dude because he's like paying you to do it?
I fucked Carly with a strap on. Go by the video. It's on Canversity.
Carly is a woman.
I know, but I never said anything about a dude. I don't want to dominate a dude. I don't think that's sexy. But I do think dominating a woman, like.
You can dominate me if you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you
play.
what do you guys consider to be the possibilities of what could happen after this podcast? What do you guys want to do?
We have had lots of conversations behind the scenes. They're not going to be let in on it right now, but your booty hole is going to get violated.
No, it's absolutely not.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna put a piece of Trident gun in there.
You
Holy
ready to get
shit!
some powdered sugar on your butt cheeks?
Ooh, I want donut play.
Hey!
Oh my God, donut play.
Put it around his dick and eat it together on both sides and then start sucking his cock.
Yes, yes.
You want to go hit up Voodoo Donuts and just be like, cut the
Yeah.
line, and be like,
What's the
sorry,
most
he's
fuckable
got a
donut?
boner. We
I
need
want
this.
a gourmet donut.
It's for $6.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
They keep
honestly.
calling me gay 22.
I
in
know,
the
I keep
chat.
saying that, and they keep saying I'm shiny, like a shiny Pokemon, because my forehead looks really glossy right now.
You do have a little bit of a shiny forehead, yeah.
Are they saying?
Fuck you guys.
You look like you're in a movie from the 90s, and you look like you're in a movie before they invented color TV.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
what about it?
two different generations.
It's gonna be hot.
I like being gay 22.
Let me
Be
fill
loud
your
and
booty hole.
proud.
It doesn't hurt. I don't mind. I'll be gay for the.
I'm reading the chat in vain.
You look like a hobo with the beard, Lena, the butt plug.
Why did you start growing out your beard?
I was just thinking, I want to do something different.
Does it tickle?
She loves it.
I've been begging for this beard for 2 years. Please do not talk shit about the beard.
I'm not talking shit.
Do you like it?
Well, I mean, I think facial hair can be pretty cool.
Do you think I'm pretty?
I think you're very pretty.
Aw.
Don't you want to just touch his beard?
I like that you've started to like kind of shape it.
Yes, it's not just fucking rugged and crazy.
It was pretty bad for a minute.
I'm gonna be. Yes, you're right. Honestly, what was terrible is that after Australia, I needed a beard trim. I did not get it. Then the fucking robbery thing happened, so I had the beard on for
yeah.
that, and that went super viral. And then I proceeded to like the fucking next few days after the robbery thing. I
Yeah.
was just nonstop doing media and shit. I didn't get a chance to get my fucking beard
So
cut.
was that staged?
No, it was not. And I'm out there getting all this press, and my beard is just looking straight Al Qaeda.
Can I ask you something?
No, it was not. It was not staged.
I asked.
If I learn how to properly trim your beard, would you let me?
Sure.
Okay. I think it'd be cool bonding. I could cut your hair for you.
I would really like. I'm gonna be honest with you. The white hairs on the side are getting a little bit much. I either want to fucking like
He
keep
wants
it
to
more.
dye them.
I would be interested in trying
You're
out
old.
the
Get
beard
used
the
to
beard
it.
dye.
I
thing.
think it's
Silver fox.
sexy. Yes,
Listen.
be a silver fox.
I believe that Joe Budden dyes his beard, and if Joe Budden can do it, then I can do it too.
I mean, you
I'm
can do
not
whatever
trying to
you
be any
want.
fresher than Joe Budden.
Get the semi where it lets a little bit of it peek.
Would
out.
you let Joe Budden smash?
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God, you really are white. You're as white as you look.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
And?
okay. Not everybody.
about it?
Not everybody needs to know who Joe Budden is. It's okay. Lou, how do you feel with that? Lou is dedicated. He listens to Joe Budden podcasts more than I probably. He's the one who told me that that they were talking about me.
Man, why does everyone accuse me of doing cocaine?
Probably because you have a history of doing cocaine.
Don't you guys think I'd be a lot skinnier if I did fucking cocaine? Like, god damn it. I'd be good at doing cocaine. I'd be thin.
That's what everybody says when they get accused of doing a drug.
No, they don't.
Oh, everybody thinks I smoke weed. You think I'd be this smart if I smoked weed?
Who says that?
I've never heard anyone say
Yeah.
that.
Fair. But when people are like, oh, he's on steroids, people are always like, nah, I be in the gym. I ain't on steroids. If I was on steroids, I'd be super big.
As if they aren't already
I mean,
big
I just like
and they're on roids.
I don't think people realize I have this like kind of loud, excitable, extroverted personality already. You already can agree to that. Like I'm very excitable, and then when I am excitable, people think I'm just doing cocaine. It's the same with you. People think they're on coke because you're always like really alert.
You remember that day that I didn't smoke weed and we went to that show together and I said DJ Carnage and he pulls me aside and he goes, what are you on?
Because you weren't toned down and
He
dull.
thought I
you were
must have been on
vibrant.
some fire E-pills because my eyes were open so wide. But in reality, I just hadn't smoked weed because I was sick before that, so I couldn't smoke weed. And it was like my first day back to feeling good. And Carnage really pulls me aside. What are you on? I think he wanted some. I think he was honestly looking at me like, you look like you are so fried. I want those, whatever you're on.
Give me a Tesla.
Give me that Tesla.
Where's the party pack, babe?
I'm gonna shit in the Tesla.
Remember
I'm
the
not
party
doing
pack?
uppers. You want me to do uppers with
I don't
you
want to do
tonight?
anything, but I just think
You guys are talking about doing Molly. I'm like, hell the fuck no.
I have to do stuff all weekend. I'm a very busy woman.
So you can't get loaded.
I mean, I can.
Right. I gotta be back here. I got 3 more additional sets of girls to interview tomorrow, and you are gonna be on at least some of them.
Yeah.
One Instagram comedian girl, Maya. Then these 2 porn girls that we watched earlier. I can show you them also later if you want.
What'd you think?
They're really young, but they were definitely getting plowed.
Do you think they were good porn stars?
I enjoyed it. What was the one? Daisy
Evelyn
Steele.
born boy or girl?
Are you trans?
You don't.
I've been mistaken for trans so many times in my life. Like,
Trans is good. If you were trans, that would be great by me.
They're just fucking with you. I don't believe that.
I am a female, born a female. I
I
identify
haven't-
as femme.
There's
got a
not many
pussy.
men who have a similar like bodily structure to what you got going on. You know, your body seems distinctly female. Like most men would
Last
be
time I
bigger
checked.
than you. And I'm not even talking about like your vagina, which I saw in the porn earlier.
There's lots of really skinny dudes.
There are really skinny dudes, but she's like really, really tiny. Like when you look at a girl who you think, maybe they used to be a dude. Usually,
I never think about that.
You
Yeah, I
don't?
don't either. I'm never like.
Every girl I meet, I consider that. I wonder
I
if she
think
used to be
you
a man.
almost secretly hope that they're.
Yes, I'm trying to hit the lottery. Anyway, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go back to the crib and chill, or what?
I don't know. I feel like it's Friday night. We should. It's only 8:55.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to do something before we go home and just have sex, which I assume is what's gonna happen later.
Right, but what are you trying to do?
I don't know. Daddy, take us out.
Take you out. But see, then we're gonna be out all night.
It's 9 o'clock. What's your bedtime?
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing is that it's like there's nothing to even do for like a couple hours, and then there's like you have that little period. I don't know. I mean, I'm down for whatever you guys want to do, but
I know you are.
you know I'm an old ass man. I was gonna work tonight, so I just want the stream to know that you guys are the ones taking me away from sitting
You're
here playing
working
music.
right now. You're getting content out of us.
Yeah, but I was gonna do a stream all night.
Then go do it. I'll fuck Evelyn by myself.
No, I feel
That's
like
okay.
I don't want
I
to.
don't-
I don't want to leave you high and dry like that.
Oh,
I care about you too much.
Tell me that his life isn't great. I got sex booked for us all week, babe.
It's a lot to bite off.
Tested sex, but sex nonetheless.
Tested sex
Yeah,
doesn't count.
that does. It's the best sex.
It's not fun
You're
unless
like,
you're
I'm
running
gonna
the
bury
race.
my face in this pussy knowing it's clean.
Right, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. But if I don't get to stream music at night and my video production schedule slowed down, then the fans are gonna be like, yeah, Adam, your dick's getting finessed and everything.
Grandpa
but where's our
22.
content? Where's the content?
This is content. We
he's
just gave you
losing his
content.
touch, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like the whole thing that we've been doing where like we hook up with a girl but we do the podcast is like foreplay because this is such a good venue for me to just be open and monetize it.
Yeah. So you're working right now.
Yeah.
Are you turned on right now?
He's not.
I got a little like 15% chub.
I really like feel like I'm supposed to start having sex right now, and I keep forgetting I'm live. I was almost gonna take my top off.
See, from my perspective, instead of like going out and doing something, getting lit or whatever, I feel like we should like go to the crib, order bossa nova,
That's your idea for
smoke
foreplay.
blunts,
No, I think going out in public and like
being
teasing
hot
each
out in
other
public.
because you're like you can't fuck in public, but you want to, and just getting riled up.
But the thing
going
is that if
home.
we go out in public, the only things to do in public are things that like start after 11, end at 2. I'm just a little bit weary of then like getting to bed at 6 in the morning.
No,
Because,
we don't. You don't think we can go to a lounge and have a drink right now?
Oh,
We
just
can
a,
be self-controlled.
just a little lounge. Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, in my
I'm
mind,
not trying to go to a club. I'm
when
trying
it
to go
comes
to a
to
lounge.
going and doing something, it's like, nah, we're like getting turned up and we're going out all fucking night.
No.
you're right. Okay.
No.
I'll go have a drink with you guys. Well, I'm
Let's-
kind of hungry too.
If we could be home by 10:30, start fucking.
See, that's a fuck schedule I can get into. It's the whole staying out till 6 in the morning thing's a little tough.
Nobody wants. I gotta fuck someone else tomorrow at 1 p.m. I can't. I gotta sleep.
You're fucking another girl at 1 p.m. I'm gonna be in here doing interviews and you're gonna be just getting
I
slayed.
told you that I'm having a pool day and sex with this girl. I accidentally group texted her with another dude saying, "Are we still on for tomorrow?" And then I felt bad.
Broken up with.
Sorry, Matt from Pizza Slime. He was like, "Wait, what are we doing tomorrow?" I was
And he
like,
got clout.
I mean, I guess he's not really like the face of the brand, but yeah.
God damn.
Anyways, I hope that isn't. Is it bad that I have a fuck schedule?
No,
No, that's
that's
cool by me.
amazing.
Who is it tomorrow?
Kendra Spade.
Oh, okay.
Monday Anna Fox.
And then
the third Adriana Chechik.
But wait, see, I booked.
Yes, I got a good schedule.
Listen, I booked my interviews tomorrow so that I believe I have a 4 o'clock and a 6 o'clock, and then I was thinking that we would do Kendra after the 6 o'clock, so like 8ish or.
I have her all day. We're like having a girls' day, and we're gonna fuck.
Wow, I love this.
Yes, I told you. You just don't listen when I talk to you. I swear to God, I told him like 8 times.
I mean, I am running one of the biggest businesses in America.
Fuck you.
No jumper.
All right, so we're going to a really expensive restaurant for these drinks.
You know which restaurant we're going to already? You're out this all plot.
No, but you run the biggest business in America, so
Right, no,
clearly.
Yeah. This is like Tesla. It's a lot like Tesla.
Like the Tesla's just getting a huge brand deal here with the ecstasy talk.
Let me ask you this. How much money does a dude need to be making before you consider him to be making a lot of money?
Per month.
I think he needs to be making enough money to pay for his mom's house.
Depends on where she lives. Depending on where she lives, that's not necessarily that much.
Well, what if your mom's kind of doing all right? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't pay for anything with my mom, but my mom's doing just fine. She's lived a very financially savvy life up till this point.
Sounds like you didn't make it.
I do want to cop my mom a crib, but I don't really. I mean, if I hit my mom up and I was like, I want to pay your rent, she'd be like, what? Shut up, weirdo. Or maybe she'd be down. I don't know. I guess that'd be nice.
I guess I just gauge it on how much you're willing to like take care of other people.
Really? So this
like
is what,
no sweat off your back.
Okay. So that's good. So you just used this question that was pretty innocent as a way to sort of virtue signal and talk about how you like guys who care about their mom.
I mean, it's a good sign. If you date a guy who cares about his mom, then he's probably a good guy.
Listen, I like what you did there because whenever you do an interview, it is on you to shape and shift the perspective of the interview so that you can be talking about the things that you want to emphasize about yourself. And I like that you just emphasized that you like a guy who takes care of his mom because I like that too.
I need media training from you. You're good at this.
Yeah, Lena just come there and blurt out anything. So I was just taking a shit. Oh my God, that thing stunk.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm supposed to tone it down? Look at you.
Woo, what did I do?
See, Adam, I feel like we get along because like I'm an open book and I don't care. I'll talk about whatever. I've like farted in my vlogs. I really can care less.
Farted in my mouth.
Shut up. But and he's exactly like that too, where he's just wild. He says whatever he wants. But I feel like sometimes when I do it, he doesn't like it, even though it's exactly the same characteristics he has.
Oh yeah, why would I be? That's such a shocking revelation. Adam doesn't want to date someone who acts exactly like he acts. I know I'm a fuck up. I know I'm out of my mind.
But don't you think that's part of why you started to like me?
No.
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 All right, never mind.
I like my my own vision of you.
What do you think? I'm just a quiet girl who never farts and doesn't talk about open things.
Well, listen, you did not fart for a long time. I could be.
Oh
forgiven.
my God, yeah, that's true. I didn't fart for years.
I can be forgiven for thinking that you were gonna. And also, by the way, now I'm all paranoid that my ball sack's gonna taste like piss.
You should.
No, last time we had a foursome, and me and the girls got in a tub to like wash each other, and he got in the fucking shower next to us, and he washed himself, which was great. You had that bar of soap. You lathered. You gotta do that later.
You had that bar of soap. Yeah, I know what taking a shower is like.
And then
you're not getting fucked
and
later.
then I'm trying to get some food and some drinks. I like this idea.
I know, lounge. Let's go.
Okay, sounds fun. If people want to see any kind of videos from what might
sign up to her OnlyFans.
Yeah, so I got an OnlyFans. It's Love Evelyn Claire.
Okay, LOVE.
LUV.
See, that's pretty fucked up that you just assumed that they would know that was LUV.
It's pretty fucked up what I do. So.
Right, but spelling should not be part of your brain.
No, someone already took it.
Oh, okay.
Jackasses.
No, it's okay.
It's the cohesiveness of having Twitter, Instagram, and OnlyFans having the same tag.
I'll match.
Okay. What about you?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
No, subscribe to your private Snapchat is where they can see the content that we're
Oh
discussing.
yeah, if you guys want to see the best parts of me, sign up to my private Snapchat. You can find it link in my Instagram bio, which you should also follow me on. Thanks, guys.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
You guys should also see him, the best parts of him on my Snapchat.
That veiny thing. Fresh cut. God, I love my cut. Anyway, guys, tune into the No Jumper YouTube / this YouTube. I'll probably be doing a lot of them on this YouTube tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow I will be doing a whole bunch of thoughty ass podcasts all goddamn day. I'll be hanging out in the store, and then in between I'll be doing interviews with not thoughts, but women.
Yes, women.
Women.
Can't take you seriously.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Appreciate
Thank you for
guys.
having me.
Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. And yeah, I will be back very, very soon. Follow us on the gram.